Hey everyone, and welcome to That Was History. As we said last week, we're going to be doing a small dedication this week to the fallen heroes of September 11th. We wanted to honor those who risked their lives so that others might live. But stick around though, because we're going to have plenty of other stories to go along with September 11th.
So it's that time of year, everyone's back in school or they're back in the office in their normal routine for the semester, but there's that one holiday that comes around, Labor Day weekend. It all helps us to get a breather and take some of the stress off. Well, on September 8th of 1942, this wasn't so when workers gave up their holiday in order to help the war effort keeping weapons factories open. Even traditional parades were shut down in order to honor those fighting for their country.
Today they come in all different kinds, and at some point I bet even you've had one on your computer. You probably think I'm talking about annoying pop-ups or maybe even a virus, but no, I'm talking about computer bugs. The first bug was discovered in a computer on September 9th of 1945 by a member of the Harvard faculty. Apparently they traced this back to a moth that was stuck in a relay of their Mark II computer.
Whoa, wait a minute, did he just say a real moth?
Yes, I said a real-life moth. This bug was later removed and taped into the record logs, thus giving us the term computer bug.
Classic movies always tend to stick around in our hearts and can be very sentimental to us. Even the characters can become real to us and play a big role in our lives as an idol. Well, today I want to talk to you about Free Willy, an orca, which means killer whale. He was captured in 1979 for the production of their movie. And on September 10th of 1998, they released him back into the wild in hopes that he would readapt to the wild. Unfortunately, he would swim off and was found 1,000 miles off the coast of Norway. Sadly enough, he caught pneumonia and died at the rightful age of 27. Which is way more than the life expectancy of an orca in captivity of around 6 to 15 years.
September 11th of 2001 was a day that will stain our memories for centuries to come. No one will soon forget what they witnessed on that fateful day as the planes crashed into the Twin Towers and Pentagon. Nor will anyone forget those brave souls who risked their lives to prevent further damage as their plane fell in Pennsylvania. Roughly 3,000 people died on this day because of the acts of terror brought on by the Al-Qaeda. Please take this time to reflect back on this day as we honor the heroes of September 11th with the following images.
Now, this could have been an aircraft, or it could have been something internal. It appears to be something coming from the outside. Tower number 1 is on fire. All outside is going
authorities have completely evacuated the grounds of the Capitol, and they have told us, quote, there is a plane that's been hijacked. It is south of Washington, headed this way.
Starting to run when they see Tower 1 falling to the ground.
This will begin the war on terrorism, and George W. Bush vowed to the finding of those responsible to bring them to justice. He said there was already a search underway and that the NATO was in full support of his call for military action.
The world we live in today is centered around computers and technology. By researching and developing this technology, we have achieved so much over the years. In today's society, we talk in terms of gigabytes and sometimes even terabytes on our hard drives, flash drives, servers, etc. Everyone pretty much knows that technology wasn't always this convenient, however, and on September 13th of 1956, IBM came out with its first hard disk, known as the IBM 305. This bad boy weighed in at over a ton, needed a forklift to move, and held a whopping 5 megabytes of data. To put this in perspective for you, I want you to imagine an elephant. Now, I want you to imagine downloading about maybe 2 MP3 files to that elephant, and you're done. Capacity reached. Hey, we're gonna need some more elephants over here.
Did you know that fruits and vegetables did not always have that seedless option? I'm sure a lot of you did, but it's funny how we act so nonchalant about it these days. I mean, take watermelons for instance. You have 2 crates. You have one that's seedless, one that's got seeds. I mean, which one do you want? Well, you can thank Purdue University for the seedless counterpart. They started developing these seedless watermelons on September 14th of 1951. They weighed in at a normal 8 to 10 pounds, and shortly after development, they started distributing them throughout the U.S.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Be sure to come back next Friday for more, and thanks for watching.